What's up, everybody? It's your boy Romaniki, Mr. Enemy 343, joined as always by Fire King X. What's up, dude?
Hey, I'm really sorry about yesterday.
Yeah, it's all good. Besides, I just actually really freaking just needed to get some things off of my chest since, freaking this whole freaking debate between me and Grimsy just kind of freaking came off as like a giant, a giant mess. Oh, God, my sanity is just freaking depleted.
Sorry about that, but wait, hold on. My brother's calling me. Hold on.
All right, I'll be here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Enemy. I don't think I can stay now because I have to go to the masjid to do prayer. I'm sorry, but I'm glad I got to come though.
Yeah, true, but
It's okay.
it's all good.
It's okay. Yeah, I might come back. If you still have time. Okay, I just have to go to prayer. I just have to get dressed real soon. Just have to get dressed.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, have a good one, man. Well, shortest guest I've ever had. But, oh, dear God. Man, do I actually just miss the freaking craziness that, we could actually have together. But, hell, this whole freaking thing is just one big fiasco, if you ask me. I mean, I know they've actually... Oh, freaking... I don't even freaking want to know what happened during the vape because basically it was just like, a giant shouting match and I was starting to feel a little uncomfortable. I'm just not really, like I said, if the parties are actually, freaking, if the parties are actually agreeing to actually, come to terms and try to actually be civil, there were times that I was being a little bit civil, but, God forbid, this whole freaking craziness just kind of went right out the goddamn window. So, I'm just waiting at some other guests if possible. I don't know if I might be able to get them because, it's later in the week and freaking... Oh. But the whole debate, it's just nothing more than a giant shouting match between me and Grimsy. The dude just freaking just kept actually shouting his points and trying to actually, saying stuff that's completely irrelevant. Oh, God. And I don't know what to do with this anymore because, God forbid, I try my best to actually freaking get points across, but actually I didn't have anything to do with Grimsy actually freaking getting booted off Twitter or freaking YouTube. It was actually due to some Roblox player. I'm not really into Roblox since, those aren't just my types of games. I think the person that actually was responsible for Grimsy's termination off of Twitter was actually due to a Roblox player called Spockter. Yeah, and unfortunately, freaking Grimsy kept freaking hounding me for some stupid ass reason. It was actually just a fiasco. I mean, and yet, But in all seriousness, I'm just actually trying. I know I should have questioned him, but he was actually starting to make me feel really uncomfortable with him constantly yelling because basically, I just don't really can't deal with people yelling at me and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of freaking. It kind of makes you feel uncomfortable. That's why I couldn't actually, question him. All right, let me see what Roger Jack says. Honestly, the 40-minute debate I had with him was wild. Also, yeah, he's trying to get under your skin. Also, I asked him to prove it. He couldn't. So also went. He also went. There's context why I respect for why I respect nonsense. Yeah, and it's a lot of confrontation. I know. Tell me about it. It's just freaking. It's just been one big ass nightmare. I said what I needed to say, and I'm ready to actually just move on. Because best if we both parties actually decide to actually just settle the differences and then go their separate ways. It's just simple as that. I'm done with Grimsy. Grimsy should actually just move on with me. That's just my point. Well, that's just my personal opinion. He actually has every right to actually say whatever he wants. I just don't like being confronted without any proof of freaking of anyone doing any wrongdoing. I mean, if you actually are gonna accuse someone, at least let them actually at least bring evidence to prove that someone did wrong. So that way, people will actually know if you actually done something. And thus, here I am, trying to actually freaking just get a point across. Yeah, hold on, guys. I'm just checking my phone real quick. Ugh. I mean, seriously, the freaking fact that people actually say stuff just to actually get someone else in trouble. Man, there were times that I just want to freaking slam my head against the wall, try to actually talk common sense to freaking Grimsy, but you might as well toss common sense right out the window. Because when you face it, when you really boil it all down, it's just people trying to freaking get into each other's skin, get each other under each other's skin. And hold on, we got Dio.
Cock-a-doodle pussy!
Hey, Dio.
It is fantastic to be here. So what are we spanking it to today?
Oh, basically, I just wanted to get some shit off my chest about that freaking me and Grimsy freaking debate.
Just me get some things off your noise. It's too obvious. But, what were we talking about again?
Oh, I was actually on a freaking debate with Manic the Manic Mechanic, and I was actually debating Grimsy is this freaking Leafy is here dinosaur clone per se of Leafy called Grimsy.
Uh-huh.
And it was actually about like our debate was on lolis.
Oh yeah, that one. I seen the debate and stuff. So first of all, I love that she took the other side approach because in all fairness, when it comes to a debate, you do need both sides. However, though, both sides need to respect one another. And the issue is you have these clowns who, like, Motorhall, who, mind you, I used to like Motorhall. He was a great guy. I enjoyed him way back in, 2012, whatever, when I first seen his creepy pasta videos, whatever. But it's just now what he just said with this whole, him liking certain videos. It's like, wow, really? You don't have any room to talk.
Exactly, but freaking Jesus Christ! I mean, everything that freaking Grimsy was saying to me just kind of came off with him actually trying to be confrontational and just try to be a douchebag. But the reason why he said it was because he was actually trying to freaking strum it up and get more viewers.
Yeah, you also gotta watch out for the cutout chases too. Sadly, they are a thing. However, though, so long as you keep a level head and use critical thinking and logic, because it's like what I said before, and I'll say it again. On to yeah, is it out of conflict? Wow, how long have I been? You been here?
12 minutes.
Ah, whoa, okay. Okay. So I was reading the comments there, but holy shit! No, I just got done watching the Sacrificial Princess. It's a really good, wholesome anime. I highly recommend it. It's going to be 21 or 22 episodes. I think it's on episode 13. It does seem like it's a nice anime. I'm not gonna say anime of the season slash year, but I'm gonna say it is a nice, wholesome, feel good kind of anime where it is not, too deep, if you will, Paulus. But anywho, kind of jumping back though. First of all, when it comes to lolis and shortas, the first thing we need to realize is it's fictional, it's fake, it's made up, it is pretend, it doesn't exist. Secondly, why is it always when they talk about how Lolicon is CP, they never talk about wanting to shag a zombie or vampire is necrophilia, or how wanting to shag an anthropomorphic animal is technically zoophilia. It's always the 1,000-year-old dragon Loli that they go after. And it's just bedazzling because it's like, why? Why do you only go after this right here? Meanwhile, you're saying nothing about this other fictional content. Just because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean everyone else needs to, share the same mindset.
Okay, hold on. DBZ GT for Life says, freaking, well, on the bright side, he pushed out of YouTube because he got mass flagged for being a weirdo. Like, why would he say he respects pedos? Of course, he's gonna freaking gonna get ran up and out of here.
Are we talking about Vosh?
Not Bosch, Grimsy.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who that is though, but all I know is again, here's the thing. What I will say is not okay, and I know DBC knows what I'm talking about when I say this. On Pixiv, there is someone that makes AI artwork, and it's way too realistic. Where we're kind of starting to push the boundaries, and not in a good way.
yeah,
And
we're kind of heading into a dystopian future there. Yeah. Anyone seen Demolition Man?
oh
Yep.
god, yes,
Yes.
I think we all have.
Yeah. Anyone remember that one scene where John Spartan and Lenina Huxley were supposedly having sex, but it's actually just virtual reality?
I mean, not
Yeah.
just that, but the whole movie itself is what SJWs fucking dream of. Well, hold on,
Well, yeah.
I want to go back real quick though. Like the CGI, the AI artwork, not CGI, the AI artwork is just way too uncomfortable. And I'll even throw out the whole when Shadman used to like first off, Shadman is a great artist, or was a great artist rather. I did like his work. However, when he started to base some of his artwork on real life individuals, that was going a step too far because like you're not really being edgy, you're being creepy. Like the work that you had with the whole, making something that's fictional lolified or whatever, that's all good, that's fun, whatever. But this, like, dude, you need to tone it back, you need to calm down.
Hey,
Yeah, don't even get me
Hey,
started on the fact that he actually made freaking artwork of Keemstar's daughter and freaking
What?
yeah, we're talking about Chad, man.
yeah, we're
yeah,
talking about Shad.
Yeah, I know. We're talking about Shad, man. I'm talking about what he did.
Yeah, to be honest, it's kind of disgusting to draw Keemstar's daughter in a way, and it's without consent. To be honest, at the same time, it's
I mean,
yeah, bro.
it's creepy regardless of who it is. Like, I mean, I'm all for drawing fan art of your favorite celebrity or whatever, but though I will say, when you draw rude artwork, that's kind of pushing it because
Too
there's
far.
no, yeah, like if you make Markiplier Rule 34, that's kind of not okay because he's a real guy, and I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to, be ludified.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
yeah,
be honest, is like this is why I never show pictures of my family members or show my family members on the internet because that's the issue that you know how some people like Chad Man or any troll will try to go after these people.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Also, another thing, I couldn't be able to do any live streams because last week because of I had a huge ass come to Jesus meeting with my family.
Wait, what the
Oh,
fuck happened?
Oh,
Oh,
basically,
well, no, I was about to say, it's like, I mean, I don't know what come to Jesus means. Like, did someone almost die, or.
no, basically, whenever you're actually, freaking, whenever you're actually having an issue with your folks, they'll actually just come to you and then start airing out their grievances.
oh,
Oh, so that's what it means. Okay, okay. No, I never heard that saying before. Come to, like, it sounds like it's one of those, like, you're going to die on your deathbed, so you're about to come to Jesus.
yeah,
No,
But
basically,
anywho, so what's up? What's up?
oh, basically, my grandparents were actually saying that I shouldn't be talking about lolis and stuff like that because, God forbid, they don't understand the difference between fiction and reality. Again,
Oh,
yeah,
by the way, just put it out
They're
there.
boomers, dude.
Do you want to really say
You
that
can't
with
really
your
argue
door
with them.
open? Do you really want to say that with your door open, by the way? Like,
nobody's here.
oh, okay. So we can talk about, what are the. Well, I mean, here's the other thing too. I mean, it's your stream, it's your business. You
yeah,
can talk about whatever the hell you want. Like, we can talk about anything that you are okay with.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Because basically, the only two taboos I have are religion and politics.
yeah. And besides that, like yesterday, I found a video related to female locals, which I could tell you. Have you heard of Pixie Teru?
No, I
No.
haven't.
No, I can't say I have.
Well, it's similar to Christian, but a little worse, to be honest.
Wait,
How? What are you talking
hold.
about?
Wait. This isn't the girl who last tormented him, and it's the girl that smashed hamsters, is it?
No, it's a different one.
Okay.
Because she's basically a weeb who thinks she's Japanese, but she's not.
Oh, that
Oh,
bitch! Oh my
oh
god!
man.
Like, like Jesus fucking Christ! Have some self-respect, there, lady.
Yeah, but she's
And
white.
and here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's one thing when you're on the internet and you do a little, like this is your character kind of thing. Like, in all fairness, the Markiplier that we see, that's not him in real life. That
Yeah,
just like with Dashi. That is not Dashi in real life. I mean, that It's a character. It's a fictional. Well, to an extent. I mean, it's a real person, but the personality isn't what you'll see in again reality. But when you sit there and you're like, "Yes, I am X," that's where we kind of gotta be like, "No."
And I have to tell you one thing for sure: to female cosplayers out there, just don't end up becoming like Pixie Teru. To be honest,
Don't come out like Pixie Teru or that one chick who took the whole Junko cosplay thing a little too seriously, if you know what I mean.
who Farah?
I don't know her real name, but she cosplayed as Junko from Danganronpa.
Yeah,
Danganronpa,
And
Danganronpa.
yeah, and basically, didn't she actually shoot her friend with a freaking rifle while the freaking person was using a book as like a freaking means to actually stop the bullet? But the
What?
freaking
I thought you were talking about Farah for a second ago.
yeah. That's
It's a
just.
different one, but if it's Farah, well, I already had talked with her, the whole situation. And since, it's like I said before, I can't get into any relationship dramas between Vic and her, to be honest. Since the Vic drama's already over.
But though, also one thing I do want to throw out there too. I mean, I know this is a little off topic, but so apparently, when China, in its infinite wisdom of being a bitch, decided it'd be a great idea to basically ban any and all LGBT things in China and stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
And
I want to
people want
say
to fucking sip for fucking China because they're apparently a beacon of progressive values.
And to
now,
be honest,
now
China
I'm gonna
is anti-LGBT.
Now, I'm going to say this right here. As a queer person myself, I actually am okay with this because we're looking at what the community has become as of right now. Yeah, these motherfuckers need to calm the hell down. Alright? Like, you're making us look bad, you're making us look disgusting, you're making us look predatory, you're
Yeah.
giving the haters reasons to hate. You're giving them a reason why they should not trust us. I mean, Drag Queen Story Hour, for the love of God, why are you wanting to read to children? Why do you need an audience with little
And
kids?
yeah, and here's the thing about these drag queen story hour. These drag queens are doing it. They're making other drag queens look bad. To be honest.
Mm-hmm. And you got these other freaks. Like I've seen this one Twitter video of this man. He has like a beard. He has short hair, or I think he's bald. He's fat. He sounds just like a man. He's like, I dare you to stop me from using the bathroom, cause all I gotta say is I'm a trans woman.
Oh my god.
And this idiot thinking, oh, drags are trans, but they're not.
No.
It's people like that make me quasi misanthropic.
And I mean the issue is these bad apples, we'll call them, make me and everyone else who's in the LGBT look like monsters and give the haters and even give the normal people who had no issues with us from the get-go, but now have given them a reason why they should not trust and or like us. Because why should they trust us when we're having these assholes walking out 300-pound guys wearing a rainbow thong, grinding on each other in front of
That's
little
disgusting, to be
Timmy.
honest.
Yeah, and they're saying this is pride. Kink belongs in pride in front of
Any,
children.
yeah, anyone
oh
ever heard of the little Bible quote saying "Pride cometh before the fall"?
yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard about it,
Yes, it's one of
and
the
yeah,
seven
and
deadly sins.
also another thing. Basically, why the hell are we actually allowing freaking drag queens to actually read stories in Dio's terms to little Timmy and little freaking Susie?
Yeah, and it's got to be bad for the reputation for other drag queens around.
Exactly, because
Yeah,
what
but
this is to children.
if it's what our globalist overlords want?
Because
They
it's
just want
what
to divide people apart. That's the issue.
They just want to have us divided for the sake of
Yeah, the old divide and conquer shtick.
Yeah.
Because all it is these people to call a spade. They're evil. They are
Yeah.
vile. They're disgusting. They're evil. They are bloodthirsty. And here's the thing. Again, they will tell us in the queer community to shut the fuck up and let them speak. Meanwhile, when they speak, all they have nothing value comes out. It's just toxic, disgusting bullshit that makes us look bad.
And you know why I became, a bit, asexual because of, situations with relationships in the moment and at the same time, I have a hard time finding good women because, I have bad luck on that, to be honest. I end up having like the good ones end up becoming the shitty ones.
Yeah. And I just want to say again, like I support my community, but the sane individuals, alright? The sane men and women who, mind you, here's how you do a queer character in media. You make them a character, and then you find out that they're, LGBT in episode whatever, when it's a nice subtle hint, where it's like, oh, case in point, Luz from the Owl House is perfect queer representation. She
Yeah.
doesn't say it. You have to actually pay attention to what she says or does, and it's like, oh, okay, she is bisexual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, and here's something else
Yeah,
I'll throw out. Here's something else I
real
want.
talk, I'm not really that much a huge fan of the Owl House because I'm no fan of CalArts
Yeah,
whatsoever.
same here.
Well, it's fine, it's fine. But here's what I will also say. See, I can actually forgive. I can forgive the 1920s or whenever with the whole LGBT representation, air quotes there, where the characters were just silly gay gooses. Like, I can forgive that because,
hold on.
product of his time.
Rico actually has a good question. Says, does this mean the LGBTQ plus community will uphold gatekeeping?
Listen, we are again the sane individuals. We're already thinking about gatekeeping, because, like,
Yeah.
first of all, what is the plus? Like, what the there's actually a sexuality, air quotes there, where you can only be attracted to someone you form a bond with, and it's like that. That's just a normal relationship. You're not that. You're just a normal relationship. That's not even a sexuality. That's just
Yeah.
normal.
Just normal. Like how you think Asian is a fetish. It's not a fetish, it's just normal. Same thing with blacks and other races.
Yeah, but it's just these clowns again. They just gotta, say stupid shit. But though, kind of going back though, the one thing that pisses me off today is even today, we still have the gay city gooses, because that's all Marvel and DC has given us when it comes to comic books, where the queer character is just their sexuality and they don't even have a personality. And it's
Yeah.
like, and it pisses me off because I go back to the whole that Pride comic where there's literally all gays. The main character, he's gay because of course he is, and he wants to assemble only queer people in his fucking hero thing, and there's literally a bear, like a legit bear, the animal, not the hairy guy, a actual animal in bondage gear, and it's like, is this
What?
for us? Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I mentioned
Okay,
that actually makes that freaking bear loving scene from Baldur's Gate look like freaking,
okay,
you know,
where the fuck is
Okay, and also
Cocaine
does
Bear
make
when we
other furries
fucking
look
need
bad,
him?
to be honest.
Okay, where the fuck is Cocaine Bear when we fucking need him?
Also, well, you know what? I'm glad you brought up Baldur's Gate because, first of all, isn't it funny how we can't have spicy, hot babes in games, but we can have gay bear sex in games, though. That's okay. Kotaku even praises that, but
Of
yet,
course, Kotaku praises it. It's a leftist rag.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, and by the way, don't ever let Kotaku or any single liberal or SJW shame you, because remember, your boos mean nothing, because I know what makes you cheer.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Word
you know,
to
Yeah.
the
you know
wise right
me.
there.
I tell these leftist twat waffles to fuck off.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
be honest,
exactly.
and
Also, hold on. I still remember that one piece, that one episode of Family Guy when Meg tries being lesbian just to fit in a group of lesbians to be accepted.
You know what?
yeah,
You know what? Let's talk about that for a second. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening with these young youth right now. They are not LGBT. They're just wanting to pretend to be LGBT because you gotta remember, being straight is the equivalent of being Adolf Hitler to these people. So they gotta make
yeah,
up pronouns, sexualities. That way they feel special. That's where non-binary comes
yeah.
from.
They
That's
never
where
learned this from Family Guy, to be honest. They're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Here are my pronouns. My brain hurts.
and here's the other thing I want to say this with this whole situation with with all this LGBT stuff going on, they don't even understand a thing or two about, there are also gay parents out who adopt their kids, or basically, the whole further examination situation. They know the whole deal as well. They don't want to end up having their kids being screwed up like how they were young anyway.
Mhm. Oh, one thing I do want to also throw out there too. Another thing I want to throw out there is this whole again. These new LGBT, these people who are on Twitter with their pronouns and shit. I guarantee you, not one of them is LGBT. If they are making us look bad. But for the most part, it is just them forcing themselves because again, being straight is a bad thing. Being, whatever.
So yeah, so being a normal human being with a clear desire for vagina makes you automatically Hitler, even though there
Yeah,
are people far worse than Hitler, like Mao Zedong.
yeah,
Well, and hold on, let's jump back to Baldur's Gate because I want to also throw this out there too. So, how about we talk about M-rated games real quick? Because
yeah,
as
Oh,
we know, hold on, as we know, M-rated means that it's meant for a mature audience, meaning 18 and older. In other words, little Timmy No Susie shouldn't play it. Now,
yeah,
granted, I say that, but let's face it, we were all young once. We've all played Saints Row, Grand Theft Auto, Conquer's Bad Fur Day.
Don't
At
yeah,
age,
forget Mortal Kombat.
yeah, there you go, Mortal Kombat at age 13, 14, what have you. But for the most part, an M-rated is for a mature audience. So that means there can be blood,
exactly.
there can be guts, there can be swearing, there can be violence, there can be sex, whatever. Well, Soini, in his infinite wisdom of, pussy juice, decided it would be a great idea to censor, or at least censor more, Lisa the Definitive Edition. A game that is meant, yet again, for a mature audience. Now, for those of you who don't know, they changed cigarettes into candy cigarettes, pills into happy, and soda is now, booze or alcohol is now soda.
yeah.
Um,
Okay, what the fuck? And
How the
also,
fuck?
okay, go ahead, Matt.
How the fuck did these ignoramuses even have jobs?
And the thing is, they think, oh, kids might play them as well, but here's the thing, it's
Yeah,
the
it's
parents' fault.
called a rating system for a good goddamn reason. Then you dumb fucks.
Also, it turns out that freaking Sweeney isn't the only freaking thing that's actually censoring games. You also have freaking Amazon as well censoring Blue Protocol.
but hold on.
Oh yeah, that spiel. Oh, and don't even get me started on the ESRB requiring facial recognition to actually play fucking video games for fuck's sake.
Seriously, that's kind of stupid, and it's gonna be backfire, to be honest.
Of
Oh,
course it's gonna fucking backfire, but do they look like they give a fuck? These are globalist assholes, man.
Oh, hold on. I want to throw something out there real quick. So, I mean, them censoring. First of all, the whole censorship for fucking at least definitive edition is on par with fucking 4 kids. But at least 4 kids can get away with the fact that it was meant for children, when Lisa is actually supposed to be meant for, well, us. But though this whole mess is the equivalent of, you know, when you're a teenager, maybe it was you, maybe you know someone, but you know, when the 16-year-old wants to go see a movie with his, teenage friends, but the mom, usually it's always the mom, always says, hey, you gotta bring your little sibling, little boo-boo bear, to go watch the movie with you. Which, first of all, I just want to say that's bad parenting, because 6-year-old and 16-year-old is two completely different worlds. You're putting that child in a different awkward position that they don't need to be in, but I digress. So the teenager is no longer allowed to watch, The Hills Have Eyes, right? He now has to watch Dougal, because it's for little Timmy, it's for little Boo Boo Bear. He can't watch the adult movie that was made for him.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
That's how you know you have a Karen for a mom.
Also, Rico brings up this point. Even Silent Hill will self-censor itself with the remake.
Oh yeah,
Of
because
course.
I heard that the nurses won't be very appealing looking. They gotta be more respectable towards blazes.
Yeah, like, do I
Yeah, but
care about the milady part?
guys. Hear me out, guys. What if it's all by design? What if they actually want to make the nurses into fucking Lizzos? That way we'd be more horrified.
I mean, the
Yeah.
funny thing about that though is, it's just, first of all, I want to throw this out there before I forget too. Don't bother watch Clone High season 2. They completely fucked it up. They got rid of Gandhi for whatever reason. And Cleo, mind you, Cleo as in Cleopatra, who in every single media has always been considered the most beautiful woman, well, she's no longer the most beautiful woman in Clone High Season 2, because, well, Wokies say that beauty standards have changed.
Oh,
And
fuck that noise.
and
Yeah.
again, you look at Cleo in any media, she's always beautiful. She's always stunning. And it's just, I'm sorry, Volkies, but no matter how much you beg, no one wants Lizzo or Abby or any fucking Quasimodo hunchback of Notre Dame to, be appealing. No one's going to look at that as an appeal. Hell, did you know that, I forgot what it was, but some beauty pageant, where this fat trans woman who looks like Kim Jong, are her words, not mine, but she won. She
That's kind of
wins
like
the beauty
cheated
pageant. Yeah, because you know why they let her win.
because they're too afraid to. Here's the thing: they're too afraid to be called transphobic and all this stuff. That's how people need to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
stop being afraid.
don't even get me started on Gorlock the Destroyer.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet mother, God, that ugly ass fuck. Listen, here's the
yeah,
thing.
that thing looks like Jabba the Hutt if Jabba the Hutt had feet.
Here's the thing. As you know, I like him chunky. I like him plumpy. But that thing is not a BBW or an SS BBW. That thing is a, good God, I'm about to fucking.
Yeah.
Nothing should be that god. Because what the fuck is that face? I mean, I'm just imagining her, going.
Yeah,
Unga.
again, that thing looks like Jabba the Hutt with arms and feet.
And
I mean, that
yeah,
thing is going to, club you over the head and go, Unga bunga, we have snoo snoo. And then just shove your face in a smelly, hairy fucking vagina.
Whoa!
oh
Not.
god.
Assuming you can even call whatever the fuck that is a vagina.
Oh.
And okay. And here's the other thing I'm gonna say this. Look, you remember Hugh Hefner, the one who founded Playboy and created the
Yeah,
Playboy
Yeah,
Mansion.
yeah.
may the dude rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
But he
after his
is.
death, guess
He's.
what?
Oh yeah, yeah. They decided to be more subjective or whatever. Like, didn't they have like a man in the Playboy outfit? It's like, you know that's the gay version of Playboy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Playgirl.
Yeah,
yeah,
there you go. I'm sorry, but when people, first of all, who the fuck has magazines in 2023? Am I right?
yeah,
But
Unless we're
eh,
talking retro gaming magazines, which I actually kind of enjoy collecting for it
yeah.
in a way.
but no, I mean, it's just no one. The bottom line is no one wants to see some ugly ass, disgusting, unappealing thing, and it pisses me off that first of all, we can't have spicy scenes, we can't have Siren Kagura, but yeah, I bet you if they look like Gordak or whatever the fuck her name was, the Destroyer, they would be like, yes, this is a good game, it's Raven, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and also,
gag me with a fucking fork, dude.
yeah, exactly. And also, I had to tell Grimsy, it's not just freaking lolis that I really enjoy. I'm an all around kind of guy. Like
Yeah, I prefer my anime women to have tits and ass,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
and
me,
have an hourglass physique.
like I prefer my
hang on, guys, I'll be
waifus to
right
be
back.
flat through, busty.
I,
That's all.
I, I. Well, I've one love just giant, massive fucking boobs like Passionate, Catalia, Kirika from Ekin, just big motherfucking mummy milkers.
And the thing
Yeah,
is
I have a
like
feeling you're gonna enjoy Divergent Thieves too.
Hmm.
the thing is like here's the thing I prefer is like I don't mind flat chested women, I don't mind small breast women, normal breast women, and large breast women. To be honest.
Well, here's the thing. Speaking of enjoying boobies and shit. So the new season of Harley Quinn is coming out, and mind you, I do like Harley Quinn, but I have to say we need to point out the hypocrisy, because they're talking about Nightwing's ass.
Oh
Mind you,
God.
they are
Oh dear
praising.
lord!
Hold on, hold on. Now, what would happen if we were to glorify Harley Quinn's ass or Poison Ivy's ass?
Riots in the
Basically, they
street.
would actually freaking just say this is actually just pure misogyny.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There'd be riots in the streets.
And these
Mm-hmm.
people need to stop being so seriously over a game. Like I'm just saying because like seriously, these game developers need to stop being afraid of these people be of this old blatant grift label name calling situation. I'm just saying because
One thing I will also say that I absolutely love. I love whenever women or black individuals, Mexican individuals,
yeah.
non-white male people start speaking out, because here's the thing: when the white straight man says something, they're easily told to shut the fuck up. You misogynist, phobe, whatever. But whenever the black man, or whenever the woman, whenever the gay man stands up and says, "Hey, wait," it kind of destroys the narrative, because it's like, wait a minute, you're not on a side, but we made this abomination for you.
Yeah. Also, freaking Rico brings up another point here. But it's empowering for women to discuss men. Them femmes chant while they demand
Yeah.
handsome men.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, there
swear,
you go.
I
This is
swear,
just completely fucking one-sided.
I swear, third wave feminism is like a fucked up religious cult.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about that. Well, hold on, go on, Evie.
Yes, I know Eagle Riot was right about the whole things. Like, here's the thing. She said about white feminism became a cult from way back because that's one of the plans that basically, it's basically, let's say that it's a satanic plan to just basically divide men and women, and you know how feminism came from Satanism in the first place.
No, but okay.
But if you don't know, just ask Eagle Rider.
Yeah, Yeah, I can totally see that because we're basically seeing satanic bullshit everywhere, and not of the edge lord late 80s, early 90s type with heavy metal and all that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like, I mean, I don't know why fucking the Oscar awards and shit. Why are they obsessed with the whole satanic bullshit? Because first of all, I get it, edgy, haha, cool, funny, but this kind of comes off as lame and not edgy. Furthermore, are you trying to make people not like you? Because here's the thing. This is going to make people want to stay away from you.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm an atheist. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
I am an atheist, but even I'm like, this is a bit much. This is kind of offensive because it is just not okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Also, some of
yeah.
the
Having a statue of Moloch in the middle of an awards ceremony. Yeah, no bueno,
Yeah,
dude.
no bueno.
Especially when you read into what Moloch does to little
And
kids.
and here's the funny part. I could say this: you heard about the mark of the beast standards because these type of women they how these black fellas believe it's all because of must be 6 feet tall, 6 figure incomes, and I'm not sure what the third six is anyway.
666 is the mark of the beast or the number
Yeah,
of the beast.
yeah,
Yeah, you'd
also,
think that. And that was also the name of a really badass metal song from Iron Maiden too.
and
Yes.
yeah,
and even though there is an anime called six, the mark of the beast, say in that number.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Also,
believe.
but here's the thing: when anime does it, it's more classy and it's not meant to be taken seriously. These
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
it's more a
okay.
comment than anything.
All
Hold
right,
on, guys. I gotta read what freaking Solon is actually asking. Is this the Grimsy respecting real PDF files stream?
no.
Nope.
Basically, that was freaking last night, and basically, I'm just trying to freaking get like everything that I actually said about that off of my chest, because God forbid, that was just a freaking fiasco.
And yeah, and to be honest, Grimsley he needs to chill because like he's in that age that he shouldn't be picking on people who likes anime like that. To be honest.
Yeah,
And
but that's Grimsy. Of course, he's not gonna chill. He, he kind of strikes me as the type to bully anime fans because God forbid people have fucking taste.
and the thing is, he like if he's a teen, shouldn't he be focusing getting a job or something better than just bullying
If
people
he's
on
a
the internet?
if he's a teen, he needs to focus on getting good grades, going
Yeah,
to school, and
Yeah,
yeah,
an emphasis on define getting good grades in our modern school environment.
oh yeah, true.
yeah. Like he should just get a freaking job. Like, geez, I will send Grimsley a application to McDonald's or Burger King or any fast food joints.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
also,
that would that would put him in the cardiac arrest.
but anyway, guys, like I was trying to say, basically, I actually hadn't had enough sleep because during that time I usually like to take naps like during the afternoon, but apparently I didn't have a nap, so I was like, oh god, what the fuck am I doing?
And yeah, I understand. But besides the point, even though there is a troll's been bothering my friend and also me a lot because he's been trying to say, oh, take the three-letter drug word, the Kiefel's drug, and also telling me to Minecraft myself by jumping in the train. He's like harassing me through D Live and all this stuff. Like he's basically from Australia and he's basically a troon to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Australia, the
you.
land down
Yeah,
under.
let me tell you about the time I got dogpiled by a bunch of
And
douchebags
not to
on
mention, to be
Discord.
honest, is
Like
like this is why I don't
I
stream very
basically
much
went
at night.
I basically went into a Discord server that was also owned by Argonbolt. You know, the guy who did. You guys know Argonbolt, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you guys gotta check out his content. His work's really good. Not, But anyway,
Yeah.
I basically wanted to follow his Discord channel because I love giant mecha. I love sci-fi, and this seemed like a good. It seemed like a good Discord server to talk mecha and sci-fi. And then and then until recently, I got jumped by a bunch of narcissistic douchebags who keep calling me a pedophile for claiming 17 and 18 is a-okay, while 14 to 16 is
Yeah.
kind of pushing it.
Yeah. But let's continue what I'm saying. But about that Troon, he's on welfare, and the thing is like he's been harassing people like during his time while streaming at night, which this is why I don't stream at night very much.
Oh yeah, and basically he's also Soul in the Lich says he went from don't appear at Rev while repeating B, Venti's my animus Arpedo, who is banging on a Vice article as a source.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck it. Fucking course. It's Brittany Venti.
Yeah. Brittany Venti is basically a locale, to be honest.
I know she is, but God forbid, this is just as this is
We
like
live in a world run by lolcows. What do you expect?
And to be honest, these locales kind of like want to try bully people off because they're tired of being called a locale and they want to mark us as locales.
Yeah, in fact, just remember this old saying. Never underestimate a group of stupid people because they'll actually just drag you down and be with experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Mark Twain quote. I'd also like to quote George Carlin, never underestimate the power of stupid in very large groups. They attack like a pack of fucking angry piranhas.
Yeah. And here's the other thing about that Troon, who's also that Troon. He came from Daniel Lord's server or Daniel Lord's channel. Hiding in my room. Have you heard of him? Daniel Lord
Nope.
hiding in my room. What's that?
Oh, hold on. I got to read Frustration's quote here. It says, getting banned doesn't always seem to give one credibility due to how much where you'd never want to get the same fate Grimsy's channel is getting screwed over or Brittany Venti's channel strike.
Yeah.
Exactly, because God forbid, I was actually trying to tell him that basically maybe it was actually just to let him know that maybe he should actually cut off from doing some stupid shit, but God forbid he's not going to do it.
Yeah, and the point is, he's becoming a locale himself, And that's I figured out about with Brittany Venti, she worships the cosplay locale Pixie Teru as well, so that's why she ends up becoming the same path as Pixie Teru. And I don't know why. She used to be anti-woke, but she became right-wing woke.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a huge jump.
Yeah.
Basically, it's actually like, the liberals and conservatives are the two ends of the same damn horseshoe.
Yeah. And the point is, these leftists who thinks woke.
I'm going to repeat that. I said it once before, and I'll say it however many times before my voice becomes hoarse. The far left and the far right are the inner party and outer party, respectively, both serving the uniparty.
Yep.
I mean, the government's only out for one side, and they damn well want their side to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, Vizinger actually asks, what's a lolcow?
Well, they're basically, one of those people that just go after these type of people. It's like this. Have you heard of school bullying before?
Yeah, basically, anyone who actually has experienced bullying, myself included, usually have to deal with, freaking people being made fun of so they can get their laughs off.
Yeah.
Also, frustration and irritation says, but they managed to be saying, doing such scummy stuff. I respect scum like that likely stores stock child pics over lolicons,
Yeah.
or brittle ventilation, or Brittany Venti covering up for a managers flirting with minors.
That's just fucked up.
Yeah.
And also, he also adds, for context of my second comment, read the first one, I assure you.
And you know, and I'm gonna say this with all the situation with these people. They, how I say cancel culture. It's basically local culture 2.0, or in other words, the woke version of the local culture. Like these wokies, they just being made fun. They want to try to take revenge on people, and they just want to mark people like us as locals, which we're not.
Yeah, in fact, oh god.
Uh, I
Says,
think I think I would define right wing woke as the kind of Bible thumping, being pro big government type bullshit that we used to
hold on,
rail
guys. I'll be right back.
back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Yes, what Raging Golden Eagle called the woke classic.
Yeah.
Yep.
SJW Classic, which it suits them very well because they are quite literally the two sides of the same coin. They want to censor because either A, it offends their God, or it offends their fifis.
Yeah.
Either way, they want to censor things because they don't approve of it, which, I'm sorry, but just because you don't approve of something doesn't mean shit. Because it's, kind of going back to the video game thing. What right do you have censoring an M-rated game that is meant for us?
Yeah.
So, a case in point again, let's talk about, Lisa the Definitive Edition. That game was meant for a mature audience. So why are you just, taking it and censor it to appeal to the quote unquote wider audience who, mind you, doesn't even know about, nor do they want to play it. And even if they did want to play it, well, guess what? They would have still played it no matter what the rating was, because again, we were all, children. We were all, teenagers at one time. We did things. We played games or watched movies that we weren't
Yeah.
supposed to. That's the child experience, if you will.
Yeah, it was basically a rite of passage for a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna be honest. It's like these people using cancel culture as basically, or I say the woke version of the local culture. You know, we realize the point about what cancel culture is in disguise already. To be honest.
Yeah.
yeah, and also, frustration and irritation says, the right wing woke would be trad cucks that never will grow any self realization / awareness about why misanthropy can be an encouraging thing time and time again.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a bit quasi misanthropic myself. I mean, I say quasi because cool people like you, Dionysus, Shiny Eevee, Eagle Rider, well, I happen to be friends with really cool people like y'all.
Yeah.
But just know one thing, guys. I actually prefer trying to earn people's respect if they can actually earn my respect in return.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
give and take, it pretty much one and the same, really.
Yeah.
mhm.
And here's that same troll, that same True troll. Well, he kind of made his account a month ago to impersonate me because it wasn't taken down yet on Twitter. Only his post. This is his impersonator account.
Okay, according to Coyote Jack, he says, off topic, in case someone is interested in hearing this, Mexico is actually introducing woke books in elementary schools.
And it's gonna be a bad idea.
I just want to ask Mexico, why? Just why? Haven't you guys suffered enough?
Yeah.
Also, Coyote Jack also adds and-feminism.
Yeah,
Again,
I doubt that's
hasn't
going to.
Mexico suffered? Hasn't Mexico suffered enough from these
Crazy.
twat fucks?
Yeah.
Oh, no, speaking of Mexico, let's talk about a cartoon that's coming out apparently in the future, made by a
Disney.
dumbass woman who was born in Los Angeles, but she is Mexican or Mexican American, if you will.
Of course, that Disney Loud House ripoff.
It
We know
it's
that.
it's
Oh
Oi
yeah!
Primo.
Oh yeah, Primos! Oh
Fun fact,
god!
Oi
Kill
fun
me now!
Fun fact for you boys and girls, Oi Primos is not the right way to say hey cousins. And not just that, but every single Hispanic, Latino, Mexican individual loathes this cartoon show and has chewed out the creator. And on top of
Oh
that,
god! Fuck off, Nicholas!
And on top of that, what makes it even more better is that you have, Hispanic Mexican individuals saying, "Hey, you want an actual Mexican representation? Watch these." And one of them was literally Mucha Lucha, which,
Yeah.
mind you, the intro was made by an actual Mexican band.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
crap.
get a load of Nicholas over there.
Yeah, just delete him. Like, a clown has gotta clown, right? You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah,
make.
of
And
course.
even though I'm Hispanic, but I'm still working on my series. Basically, based on how like I want to show some Hispanic representation of the main character. But I'm not saying about he's Hispanic. He's basically different from anyone else, to be honest.
Well,
Like a normal
and
character.
yeah, there you go, and that's how you're supposed to do it. Meanwhile, this creator, or lack thereof, she wants to make, the whole Mexican character Mexican because Mexican, you gotta know that she's Mexican because she's doing Mexican things, saying Mexican things,
Yeah.
and it's just, again, the Hispanic community, and everyone has said, oh my god, I hate this shit. But hey,
Oh, God. Here we go. Freaking some dude says, "You guys sound like 40-year-old neckbeards."
That's exactly what I was fucking saying.
also, Riku,
Someone
yes.
fucking yeet this. Someone fucking yeet this asshole.
Also, Rico, yes, Mucha Lucha was awesome.
Yeah.
Again, that intro was
Done.
fucking epic. Meanwhile, you listen to Oi Primos's, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It sounds so terrible, like Aquafina.
Yeah. And it's
Oh my god!
I
Don't
seen her
remind me
series,
of
but
that
it's
god
like
awful, full hag's ear rape voice. God
yeah.
damn.
Okay, yes. Not sure we need to forget about this, alright? So yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about good. Let's talk about good Mexican things. Hey, anyone ever heard of Zorro?
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
really good. Yeah,
If
that's
you,
a really good
if you
pulp
want,
hero right there, dude.
well, to be
Mm-hmm.
fair, thanks to Oi Primos' stupidity, a lot of Hispanics have been saying, "Hey, you want good Mexican shows?" So Mexico makes animation. It's not a surprise, mind you. So there's a Villainous. This one's pretty well known. It's the one with the pink skinned girl who can make you into a simp. A lot of people love her for obvious
Yeah.
reasons. And even Markiplier did the English voice for one of the characters. Also, there's Legend Quest, which is pretty interesting, and there's like a couple of others, but the main ones was Villainous and Legend Quest.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I gotta go pick up my brother from work.
Alright.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going to call it good here. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself ready because I'm gonna go out soon anyway. But it's a hot day.
let's actually get our final goodbyes out of the way. So,
Yeah.
So, Matt, since you're going to be leaving first, why don't you go first?
Not much for me. Just be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. And remember, when you see Gorlock the Destroyer, just chuck a grenade in its mouth. Trust me, it's actually funny, and especially if anyone's played Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway,
My turn. Alright, so it was fantastic as fucking noise. It was awesome. Wokies who cannot make anything. Um, stop making queer representation because goddamn, you make it so you make us look bad. Same thing with this new community. You make all of us look bad.
Yeah, it's true.
Furthermore, censorship is bad. Do not support Blue Protocol, nor should you support what's the other one? Lisa Definitive Edition, since they think that we aren't ready or capable of handling
Yeah.
mature subject matters. And also, instead of throwing grenades and garlic to destroy his mouth, throw in the vegetables because let's face it, that thing doesn't eat anything that's healthy. Only
And
McDonald's.
yeah, and to be honest, people who graduated from college, they're just scammed to be brainwashed.
mm-hmm. Anyway, Shiny.
Okay, I'm gonna say a few good things. Look, if you want to be better trolls instead of just doing like grade school material stuff, geesh, like if you're out of middle school, high school, I appreciate that, to be honest. Cause look, you understand how you mature, but if you're from college, being also woke-ish, whatever, saying, oh, you want to do this grade school type of material, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be doing any good comedy with it very well. Try to be more creative with your jokes this time if you want to be a better troll. But here's the other thing, like with I say before, say again, with these, with other communities, they need to look at themselves, have some a little bit more awareness of themselves, see what's going on, and like realize they need to look at themselves. They're not bad people, and get rid of the bad actors.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you all for actually coming aboard and dealing with my craziness. And as always, just remember these 4 things: respect the rights of fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy as long as it's legal, doesn't hurt you or anyone else. Enemy is freedom. Until next time, guys, I'm Mr. Anime 343. God, anime, mecha, and big titty waifu fucking speed.
And don't forget to work hard and get good.
Exactly.
Yep.